Hello, travelers, and welcome. If you like to explore and learn new things, you are in the right place. So, let us get started. The Caspian Sea, the largest inland body of water on Earth. For centuries, its depths have held secrets, its surface reflecting the passage of time and the rise and fall of empires. But hidden amongst the waves, far from the shores of any mainland, lies a secret even more astonishing. This, my friends, is the story of Neft Daşları. In the Azerbaijani language, it means oil rocks. A sprawling network of platforms, bridges, and buildings, all precariously perched atop metal stilts driven deep into the seabed. Our journey takes us to the heart of the Caspian Sea, over 60 miles from the coast of Azerbaijan. For over 7 decades, Neft Daşları has stood as a beacon of human ambition. Join me as we delve into the story of Neft Daşları, exploring its origins, its people, and its uncertain future. The story of Neft Daşları begins in the aftermath of World War II. The Soviet Union turned its attention to the vast energy reserves of the Caspian Sea. Soviet engineers embarked on a project of staggering ambition, to build a city on the sea itself. Neft Daşları, a testament to human ingenuity and resilience, had become a symbol of Soviet ambition and engineering prowess. The year is 1949. The discovery of oil in the Caspian Sea promises not just energy independence, but a future of prosperity. Soviet engineers devise a daring solution to build a city directly atop the sea. Divers brave the murky depths to survey the seabed. Massive concrete blocks form the foundations for the platforms. Slowly but surely, Neft Daşları begins to emerge from the waves. Platforms, interconnected by a latticework of bridges and walkways, gradually form a sprawling network. Neft Daşları, the oil rocks, becomes a testament to human adaptability and the relentless pursuit of progress. Life in Neft Daşları was unlike anything experienced before. The work was demanding, often dangerous. Men toiled tirelessly on the oil rigs, extracting the black gold that fueled the Soviet machine. Yet despite the hardships, a strong sense of camaraderie prevailed. In their limited free time, residents found ways to create a sense of normalcy amidst the extraordinary. Neft Daşları, against all odds, was more than just an industrial outpost. It was a living, breathing community. Despite the challenges, a vibrant social life emerged in this unlikely city on stilts. The Soviet authorities made efforts to provide amenities for the workers and their families. Neft Daşları, in its heyday, boasted a library, a post office, a bakery, and even a park with trees brought in from the mainland. But as with all things, change was inevitable, and the fate of Neft Daşları would soon be tested by forces beyond the control of its inhabitants. The heart of Neft Daşları pulsed with the rhythm of industry. Day and night, the oil rigs pumped tirelessly, extracting the black gold from the depths of the Caspian Sea. The work was demanding, often perilous. Yet, despite the hardships, there was a sense of pride among the workers of Neft Daşları. They were pioneers, pushing the boundaries of what was possible. The oil they pumped fueled the Soviet Union, contributed to its growth and its might. Neft Daşları never truly slept. The rhythm of industry continued unabated, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Shift changes brought a brief respite, as workers made their way to the communal dining halls. Despite the relentless pace of life, moments of joy and celebration punctuated the routine. Musicians, often workers themselves, would gather in the evenings, their melodies echoing across the water. Life on Neft Daşları, while dominated by the demands of work, offered moments of quiet solace. On warm summer evenings, men would gather on the platforms, casting fishing lines into the water. Resourceful residents cultivated rooftop gardens, transforming barren platforms into miniature oases. Chessboards, crafted from scrap materials, became a common sight, the clatter of pieces a familiar sound in the evenings. As the years passed, a new generation came of age in Neft Daşları. They grew up exploring the labyrinthine network of walkways and bridges. The school played a pivotal role in their lives. Teachers instilled in their students a love of learning and a sense of wonder about the world beyond the oil platforms. They formed close bonds, these children of the oil rocks, their shared experiences forging a sense of community unlike any other. They were the future of Neft Daşları, a generation that carried within them the hopes and dreams of their parents. The relentless march of time began to take its toll on Neft Daşları. The salt air gnawed at the metal structures, while the ceaseless pounding of the waves weakened the foundations. By the 1980s, the oil fields that had fueled Neft Daşları's rise began to dwindle. New discoveries further out in the Caspian rendered Neft Daşları's aging infrastructure increasingly obsolete. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 dealt a further blow to the city on stilts. The newly independent Republic of Azerbaijan inherited the aging infrastructure, but economic turmoil made it difficult to invest in the costly maintenance and repairs that Neft Daşları desperately needed. As the oil production dwindled and the infrastructure crumbled, Neft Daşları began a slow and melancholic decline. Families, once drawn to the city by the promise of work and a close-knit community, started to leave, seeking opportunities elsewhere. Buildings, once filled with the laughter of children and the aroma of home-cooked meals, fell silent, their windows like vacant eyes staring out at the indifferent sea. The school, once a symbol of hope and continuity, closed its doors, its classrooms echoing with the ghosts of laughter and lessons learned. The cinema, where residents had once escaped into the world of movies, fell into disrepair, its screen torn and faded, a metaphor for the city's own fading glory. The network of bridges and walkways, once bustling with pedestrians and vehicles, became increasingly treacherous, some sections collapsing into the sea, swallowed by the very waters that had once cradled the city's ambitions. The metal structures, ravaged by rust and neglect, creaked and groaned under the weight of time. Their once bright colors faded to a dull, rusty brown. Neft Daşları, once a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of progress, was slowly but surely fading into obscurity, becoming a ghost of its former self, a haunting reminder of the ephemeral nature of human endeavors in the face of time and the unforgiving power of nature. Yet, even as Neft Daşları crumbled around them, a handful of residents refused to abandon their unusual home. These were the hardy souls, the veterans of countless Caspian storms, who had spent decades of their lives on the oil rocks. They had witnessed the city's rise and were determined to bear witness to its twilight years, their destinies intertwined with the fate of this sinking city. They gathered in the evenings, these guardians of a fading legacy, in cramped kitchens lit by flickering gas lamps, sharing stories of the city's heyday. They spoke of record-breaking oil production, of legendary storms that had tested the city's mettle, of romances kindled and families raised amidst the steel and salt water. They tended to small vegetable gardens, coaxing life from the tired soil, determined to maintain a semblance of normalcy amidst the encroaching decay. They played dominoes under the watchful gaze of the Caspian Sea, their laughter echoing across the deserted walkways, a defiant act against the encroaching silence. And as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the skeletal remains of Neft Daşları, they would look out at the endless expanse of the Caspian, their faces etched with a mixture of sadness and quiet pride. They were the keepers of a fading dream, the last witnesses to a bygone era, their presence a poignant reminder of the enduring power of human connection and the indelible mark we leave on the world, even as time and tide conspire to wash away our creations. Neft Daşları stands today as a poignant reminder of the boundless capacity of human ingenuity and the ephemeral nature of our creations in the face of time and tide. What began as a daring feat of engineering, a symbol of Soviet ambition and a testament to the relentless pursuit of progress, has slowly transformed into a fading relic of a bygone era. The city on stilts, once a bustling hub of industry and human endeavor, now exists in a state of suspended animation, caught between a glorious past and an uncertain future. Yet, even in its decay, Neft Daşları continues to captivate the imagination. The rusting platforms, the crumbling buildings, the deserted streets, they all whisper tales of a time when this improbable city pulsed with life, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and our ability to adapt and thrive in the most challenging of environments. The city on the sea, once a symbol of Soviet might, has transcended its political origins to become a universal symbol of human ambition, ingenuity, and the bittersweet reality of impermanence. The story of Neft Daşları is a powerful reminder that even the most ambitious human endeavors are ultimately subject to the forces of nature and the passage of time. It is a story that speaks to the cyclical nature of progress, where what is once considered groundbreaking and innovative eventually gives way to new technologies and approaches. The city on stilts, once a beacon of hope and a testament to the indomitable spirit of its inhabitants, now stands as a cautionary tale, a reminder that even the most extraordinary achievements require constant vigilance and adaptation to survive the relentless march of time. The Caspian Sea, upon whose back Neft Daşları was so boldly constructed, seems to whisper a cautionary tale to those who would dare to tame nature's boundless power. The waves, once a source of life and a constant companion to the city's inhabitants, now seem to lap at the edges of the decaying platforms with a sense of inevitability, slowly reclaiming the very foundations upon which human ambition once soared. Neft Daşları's decline serves as a stark reminder that even the most impressive feats of engineering are not immune to the corrosive effects of time and the relentless forces of nature. The city's rusting infrastructure, crumbling buildings, and deserted streets stand as a silent testament to the importance of foresight, planning, and the need for sustainable practices in all human endeavors. The environmental impact of Neft Daşları's existence, both past and present, also raises important questions about the delicate balance between human progress and our responsibility to protect the natural world. The legacy of oil extraction, while undeniably transformative for human societies, has often come at a cost to the environment, a cost that future generations may be left to bear. As we marvel at the audacity and ingenuity of Neft Daşları's creators, we must also acknowledge the lessons learned from its decline. The city on stilts, a monument to human ambition, now stands as a powerful symbol of the need for balance, sustainability, and a deep respect for the natural world that sustains us. Neft Daşları, the city that defied logic and rose from the waves, now finds itself suspended in time, a place where the past and present coexist in an uneasy embrace. The silence of the deserted streets is broken only by the sound of the wind whistling through the skeletal remains of buildings, the rhythmic crash of waves against the aging platforms, and the occasional cry of a seagull soaring overhead. The ghosts of former residents seem to linger in the shadows, their laughter and conversations echoing faintly in the salty air. One can almost imagine the clatter of dominoes on a table, the strains of an accordion playing a mournful melody, the excited chatter of children playing on the platforms, their laughter carried away by the Caspian breeze. Neft Daşları is a place that invites contemplation, a place where one can't help but reflect on the passage of time, the ebb and flow of human endeavor, and the enduring power of nature. It is a place where the past is not forgotten but rather preserved in a state of slow decay, a haunting and beautiful reminder of the impermanence of all things. As the sun sets on Neft Daşları, casting long shadows across the skeletal remains of this once vibrant city, one can't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder. Awe at the audacity and ingenuity of the human spirit, and wonder at the mysteries that lie hidden beneath the waves, waiting to be discovered, explored, and ultimately remembered. Neft Daşları, the city on the sea, may be fading into obscurity, but its story, like the enduring Caspian Sea itself, will continue to captivate and inspire generations to come. That was our trip for today. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for more amazing adventures. Let me know in the comments which place you like the most or which destination you want us to explore next time. Until next time, happy travels.